Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video and welcome back to the 458. I know guys, this video is long overdue, but today I'm going to walk you guys through how much I paid for my 458 and also what's the monthly payment for the 458. But before I get into those two details, let me first of all walk you guys through how I was able to purchase this 458 in the first place. If you're stopping by my channel for the first time, my name is Richard Fain and I create additional streams of income. I go out and I create businesses and situations where I can profit from it. For instance, real estate. I invest in real estate in single family homes. I put tenants in that single family home. I get monthly rental income on that home. And then I also get a nice appreciation when I sell that home. The second way I create income is through what I call luxury watch sales. I purchase high-end watches at a deep discount, and then I remarket those watches online for a profit. The third way I create income is through stock market investing. I go out, I find companies that are undervalued, I invest in those companies through purchasing their stock, I get a dividend on a quarterly basis from my investment, and then once that investment reaches its maturity, I cash out of that investment and I go to the next one. And then the fourth way I make money is through eBay. I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, that doesn't make any sense. How could you make enough money on eBay in order to pay for a Ferrari? Well guys, eBay is a global marketplace. You would be surprised the type of money people are making by buying and selling things on eBay. And I'm one of those people. It's a strategy around it, and I'll have to go into that in another video. But those are my four primary streams of income, guys. And those four primary streams of income put me in a position where I was able to buy my dream car, which is this 2015 Ferrari 458 Italia. Now, I've given you guys some of the backdrop on how I was able to afford this car. Now let's get into what you really came to the video to see and hear. I purchased the 458 in 2017. So it was 2 years old. I had 1 year worth of factory warranty left on the car. It had 2,450 miles on the odometer. It was one owner and I paid $240,000 for the car. Now I didn't pay $240,000 in cash. So let me break that down for you. In 2017, I also owned a 2015 Porsche 911 GT3. So I traded in the GT3 for the 458. Now I had some positive equity in the GT3, which was about $20,000, which went towards the down payment on the Ferrari. I also brought as a down payment $50,000 in cash. So a total of $70,000 is what I put down as a down payment on the GT3. Now you may ask, where did you get the $50,000 from? Well, I got the $50,000 from those four additional streams of income. Now I also got paint protection film put on the car. I bought a tire and wheel package. So that was an additional $5,000. So at the end of the day, I financed about $175,000. Where I got my financing from was Ferrari Financial Services. They offered me a rate of 3.74 fixed for 7 years. And the monthly payment on my Ferrari 458 is $2,467 per month. Now I know for some of you guys, that's crazy. And I would tell you, I don't blame you. But you gotta look at it from my perspective, guys. The whole point of me creating these additional streams of income was so that I could put myself in a position to be able to buy my dream car. which is this Ferrari 458. I also own a 2019 Porsche 911 GT3. I also own a 2013 Mercedes SL63 AMG. So I've owned quite a few cars, guys, over the years. But again, the way I'm able to afford these cars is through creating additional streams of income. Outside of that, my 9-to-5 job that I've had for the last 25 years, that money was earmarked for the things that we normally do with our 9-to-5 income. Save for retirement, take care of your family, pay for your house, pay for the things that are necessary as you go through this life. That's what the 9-to-5 income. So I couldn't use any of that, so I had to figure out a way. And the way I figured out a way was through these 4 streams of income like I talked about. You can do whatever you want to do with the money you create. The key is at least create it. In this country, guys, and around the world, money is everywhere. You can make money a million different ways. So there is no short supply of money. The difference I see between what I do and what others would like to do like me is thinking. What's in your mind? How you think. Your thinking patterns. See, for me, when I go out and look to create income, I just go out and I create it. That's because I have a mindset that's focused on that, and I believe I can do anything I want to do as it relates to my financial situation. That's up to me. So I am able to create these additional streams of income, which in turn give me the cash to be able to go buy a car like the Ferrari 458. Now I know it's a depreciating asset. Matter of fact, all of my cars are depreciating assets. And that's the reason why I didn't pay cash for the 458. Now I could have simply went into my investments, went into my bank account, took $240,000 out and paid for the Ferrari outright. But guys, in the situation I'm in and the way I leverage my money and I leverage myself and I leverage my assets, that didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense taking $240,000 out of the market and putting it into a depreciating asset like the Ferrari. Not when I can go borrow the money, well, at least most of the money. I borrowed $175,000 of the money at a 3.74 fixed interest rate. So the way I look at it is, if I got $175,000 earning more than 3.74%, then I'm ahead of the game because I'm earning more than what my cost to finance the car is. Matter of fact, I'm easily earning double digits on that 175. So when I take that double digit earning and I minus out the 3.75% rate or the finance charge, I'm still ahead of the game. So it didn't make sense for me to take my $175,000 and pay off the Ferrari in total when I could take that 175, put it in the market, and earn 15 or 20% return through my 4 different additional streams of income. So if that makes sense, at least I hope it makes sense for you guys. But that's my methodology and the way I think about things. Now, again, back to this depreciating asset thing. Well, I know for some of you guys, that's a sore subject. You don't want to lose any money on any cars. I don't think about it that way. What I think about is my personal enjoyment. I'm at a stage in my life, guys, where I've went out, I've worked hard, I've saved, I've invested, and I've did all the things I needed to do in order to put myself in a position where I could buy one of these at some point in my life. So I didn't really care that it's a depreciating asset. And I don't mean to sound arrogant or anything like that, but I think the value of money to me is going to be different than what the value of money to you. For some of you guys, you would never do that, and that's okay. The key is make money, do what makes you happy with it. For me, what makes me happy with these additional streams of income money that I make is to be able to go out and buy nice cars and enjoy them. And when it's time for them to go, I trade them in or I sell them and I move on to the next one. That's a hobby of mine. That's a passion of mine. Now, some of you guys know, if you follow the channel, that I recently left my 9-to-5 job to go full-time in my own endeavors. That would be those 4 additional streams of income that I talked about. That will also be the YouTube channel. I'll also be creating a company called RF Financial Services LLC. And through that company, I'll be teaching people exactly what I did in order to put myself in a position to buy the things that I wanted to buy in life. Well, guys, there you go. Monthly payment on a 2015 Ferrari 458 is $2,467 per month. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and give me a thumbs up. It helps the channel and it helps me too. I also, guys, take questions on Instagram through direct message. My Instagram page is @RichardFane28. So if you got some more in-depth questions, you want to ask some questions about the 458, or you just want to pick my brain because you want to be able to create additional streams of income and put yourself in a position where you have the discretionary money you need in order to do the things you want to do in your life, drop me a DM on Instagram. I would ask you to give me a follow. That's the way you help me out, because I'll be helping you out by answering your questions, and I'm more than happy to do that. Like I always say, guys, thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks.